Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the live stream tonight. Not completely ready yet, but I was just hanging out with Haley over in the over in her room there just a few minutes ago. What do I got in the back? Oh, that's my shirt there in the back. So, welcome everybody back to this Thursday, the 4th of August. What there, Jeff? I'll be not too far away from you tomorrow. Maybe we can hook up on, Simplex tomorrow evening at some point. Tomorrow's going to be a very busy day at Dodger Stadium, from what I hear. And before I get too wrapped up into what we're doing, I want to show you something. Some of you that follow me on Facebook and Twitter have probably already, or Instagram have probably already seen. Crap. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Yes, and I'm a sad ham tonight. Vin Scully passed away. Was it Monday night at his home up in the Valley. Unfortunately, he passed away. I was lucky enough to be a small part of, I'm getting an echo in my head for some reason. That's why I'm messing up. A small part of bringing his voice home to you, being an audio engineer. I did fill in sometimes on the local broadcast for what was then Fox West or Prime Ticket. Also, later on when they changed over to Spectrum, I also did work for Channel 9, which locally here is KCAL, and pretty much saw him every day I was at Dodger Stadium. He rarely ever missed any work for a man in his late 80s at the time, sitting through and talking by himself for 4 hours on without getting up and going to the restroom and making a heck of a lot of sense. And to be at that level that he was pretty incredible. Not only was he incredible at his job, obviously, the personality he was amazing. He was I never once felt intimidated by him. I remember one of the first times I worked with him in the late 90s. Actually, it was probably like 96 or so. I was running late. I had to go in and fax something, and he was in there, and he just didn't mind. I didn't really introduce myself because I was kind of a little bit afraid. And I got up and walked out and tried not to say anything. And Boyd, the stage manager in there, just gives me the nod like, hey, it's okay. Don't worry about it. And he just winked at me and I walked away. And, later on in the maybe in the season, I introduced myself and I basically told him I wanted to let him have his space. I didn't know how he was. Everybody said he was great, but I don't want to bug the man. I know he has a lot of people asking for autographs or anything like that, but he was always a pro act. Another quick story. They have something called an IFB system, interrupt fullback, that you see the announcers where one of the ears, generally what you see on the boom side, the truck could take away the program, which they would basically hear themselves, music or whatever else they want to hear in their ears. And the truck can talk to them. Well, that system failed on a new truck we had. One of the first games of the season, I was actually on the show next door, which is I think it was going back to Colorado that day. And it was all the trucks, they are together now. They what they call dual feeds, so they share a lot of resources. And that IFB system was the same system for both shows, and they both went down. My announcers were kind of freaking out and yelling, and I had to go over to the home show because the other guy was up. The other A2 for the home show was upstairs working the issue. or trying to work the issue. So I went in during the break, and he said, I can't hear myself. I said, the system's down. If you want to take off your headset and use a hand mic, go for old school. That might be your best bet for at least another inning or two till we get this system worked out or problem worked out. He's like, okay, no problem. And he just grabs the microphone and, does one of these things and hammers away for, I think it ended up being almost an hour before he can put his headset back on and start working. And he never complained. And after the game, I went and apologized, and he's like, don't worry about it, all good. And it didn't even seem like it bothered him whatsoever. At that point, I realized this guy is the real deal. I mean, everything I heard about him at that point was 100% true. And he after that point, he was a little bit different around me. He was a little more open. He was really good with the crew guys that worked on his show and the TV guys. He was always good about signing autographs. In fact, he's probably the only autograph I have in my adult life because I enjoyed listening to him. I was obviously able to get my picture with him here. He was always friendly, always remembered my name when I walked in. Towards the last couple years, he was getting obviously hit up a lot for pictures, and people wanted to meet him because they know he was going to be going away, retiring soon and going off and doing other things. So towards the end, he was getting a little, I wouldn't say uptight, but he was getting a little tired, obviously, in his age and stuff like that. You can't blame the guy. But he never was rude about it, and he stuck with it. And he just, anything you heard about him on the news, about him being a good person, times 100, being able to get to know him, and just talking about, he talked before he had his driver towards the end, he would sit in traffic like the rest of us here in Southern California. He would always come in and say, well, it only took me an hour and 10 minutes to get down here today. And to hear it in his voice, Greg, how about you? How was it coming in from the Inland Empire? Hearing him say that, hearing him say my name out of his, very famous voice and mouth. It was just incredible. I almost had to pinch myself sometimes. So I really enjoyed being a Dodger fan, being an LA native. It was a true honor to fall in the place, to be responsible to make it so everybody at home can hear his voice for quite a while, on and off, over the last 20 or so, almost 25 years. It was pretty cool. And then I saw him on the road when we do playoff games. And he would come in our booth and say hi. He'll be like, hey, how's it going? You're nice how you came on a trip, type deal. Yeah, I just can't say enough. I'm glad he retired when he did. He had a purpose to take care of his wife, Sandy. And unfortunately, she passed away, I believe, last April or June or something like that. And I know, when you get in your 90s and you lose your wife or whatever at that age, 9 times out of 10, the other side doesn't last very much longer. And being he was 94 years old, he had a heck of a full life. So this live stream is dedicated to Vin Scully tonight. He was a one of a kind. He's probably one of the best broadcasters in the entire world. I didn't really realize how big of a deal he was till the day he died on Monday, and I was just going through the grocery store at night after getting off of work, and people were talking about it in line. I'm like, it's pretty incredible. But really enjoyed being able to be a part of a broadcast with him. I just I just can't get over how lucky I was to fall in that place. Just a bit outside. But I just wanted to share with you guys. I know some of you guys don't really know what I do, but I basically make it so You're able to hear the broadcasters at the game, at the sporting events. I'm kind of responsible for communications and stuff like that. I work in the announce booth, and lucky enough, I was able to work with one of the people I really enjoyed listening to my entire childhood, and I didn't feel intimidated at all. So, I got to say, I a lot of us that worked with him were talking about how blessed we were to have such a professional to be able to work with him. Yes, a sound engineer. Once again, I hate to reiterate this fact. He never ever made anybody feel intimidated. I kind of get intimidated a little bit by stars or whatever. He taught me not to be, because he made himself human, just talking about traffic and talking about dealing with driving down the 5. If you're great guys from Southern California, just talking about, he loved golf. He loved golfing. I'm not a big golfer because I have some allergy problems, but yeah, cool stuff. But anyways, they're going to have a big ceremony, or some sort of a ceremony tomorrow for him at Dodger Stadium at 6:30. As far as I heard, I don't know anything else more about it, but looking forward to some amateur radio. As of now, I plan on being on Sunday. I don't think I'll be on Monday or Tuesday, and depending how I feel on Wednesday and Thursday, I will possibly be on. I got a couple days off next week, but I got to take care of some personal stuff, and then, hopefully get back at it. I just been kind of running myself down a little bit, so I got to take care of myself. But anyways, where should I start? I haven't been on did I go on the radio last time? Yeah, I did. It was the time before last I didn't. Or I did, and nobody talked back. I think I tried going on the looks like I did some sort of a update here. Let me show you here. Let me look here. Configuration. No. That's not what I wanted to do. It's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, I did, actually. Update. Maybe it did an update and restarted. I just want to make sure I'm all fresh here before I get started. I have another Pi-Star sitting here on my desk. Probably going to end up getting rid of here. Yeah, JJ, I'm very lucky to know him. Looks like there's a firewall update. So this might take a minute. And the cool thing about this now, like if I want to be on 30 Charlie, I can just go beep. It's there. Starting services. Yeah, it did a firewall update. Oh boy. Seth, you still awake over there? I know it's late. I know I started kind of late tonight. I got the 3.5 hour baseball game and the hour and a half drive home today from not too far away. So I apologize for being a little later than I thought tonight. This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring 30 Charlie from Southern California in the city of Chino. I'm going to add a little more gain now because I keep on hearing, I was on earlier yesterday and someone said I sounded low. So I want to boost a little something. I might be going over to Shark Fin World or Shark RF here. Are you kidding me? Hold on. My device ID got lost. By the way, you guys like my... I got Peppa Pig on right here. Savage, it says. Hold on just a minute. Trying to... Device ID. Oh, man. It looked like everything might reset it in my house. Let's see if I can get connected to this bad boy. Oh, boy. That's not working. I'm almost deviating. Really? Did you hear me on 30 Charlie there, Dana? Is that why? Or was it the stream? It was almost deviating. Because that's an easy fix. Now, why isn't my... Hold on. That's what I thought. Hold on. Oh, I must have had some failure. You can hear my breath? It shouldn't be deviating. I got a brick wall in this thing. That'd be really bad if it's deviating. That meter is not 100% true, by the way. You're looking at digital. That's actually minus 20 for 0. Talk me into my audio problem here. All right, so I'm going to go... Squeeze the pickle harder. Is that the pickle? I'm going to go over to 91 worldwide. How's that sound? We're going to go worldwide. Once I try to remember how to do that. I've been having trouble getting on 91 worldwide. At least on my Allstar node. Worldwide, everybody. We are worldwide.
3103 link dynamic talk group 91.
Oh boy. Make sure I'm keyed in there. Look at hose line. Dashboard. Except I spelled it wrong. Dana, it was a good conversation the other night. Oh boy, I'm not seeing myself on hose line.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf and 7 UFT.
N7 UFT K6EGG.
Very good signal, Greg. Yeah, you were just sounding a little strange on your feed, but you're sounding fantastic right now.
Interesting. What you said? I was deviating. I didn't see anybody else say that. That's kind of weird.
I have you on a real-time spectrum analyzer, and so that's why it's a little different, perhaps. So I can see your signal, whether it's straight up and down, whether you're out of band, all that good stuff.
Interesting. What's it saying now? Because I'm looking at something else, and I'm not seeing anything. I'm averaging 0 here.
It fluctuated maybe a hair, but you're sounding good. You're not popping like you were before.
Copy that. That's strange. That something got through the brick wall there. I mean, I literally have a brick wall on this Automod 6300. So, how you doing, Dana? Nice to hear you on here.
And 7 UFT for ID. Well, the NISS was up again at noon today, and 17 contacts in our area. And FO99, which is a rare satellite, is about to come up on the 10th, so I was practicing getting that going.
Copy that. And from what I've been hearing, and I know from you too, so has Mike over in Florida, KO4PDI. The ISS, or the astronaut in the ISS, is a big amateur radio operator, and I think is it she made 500 contacts already over the last month? Is that what I'm hearing?
I have made 3 contacts with KJELL, astronaut on board the ISS. Yes, I have. And I did promote to him that I appreciated the fact that he's the space ambassador to ham radio. And, of course, you are the other ham radio world ambassador.
Copy that. Cool deal, man. I'm glad you're able to talk to an astronaut up there. I've always loved to do that. One of these days I got to get set up. And you're using a beam though, right? And I want to keep it short because obviously we're on 91 worldwide here.
Yeah, I'm using my Anytone 878 portable off of a local repeater.
What I was asking was, when you made the contact with the ISS, did you use a beam or did you? How did you get to it?
Okay, yeah, we'll get off because I know it's world, but I just use my regular GP15 ground plane antenna, and when you have a low pass, because of the angle of vertical radiation, I can get right into the signal. Anything over 30 degrees, I can't even hit the ISS with my GP15, but no Yagi, no aero antenna, and no elk antenna. Just good old GP15.
Copy that. Cool deal. All right, Dana. I think I saw somebody else key up in here, so I'm gonna stand by. Let somebody else get on 91 worldwide. This is Greg K6EGG for N7UFT. Oh boy. By the way,
Mike India 6 Lima Florida, MI6LLF.
is he calling me? Sounds like he's calling that other guy. The Chris call sign. It's Sweden.
K6EGG, this is KB3LUE.
KB3LUE, this is Greg K6EGG.
K6EGG, Greg.
He dropped out. Joe, you sound like you dropped out. This is Greg K6EGG, also currently live streaming on YouTube. Standing by. Either I lost connection or he lost connection because I'm not hearing these key ups.
Mike, India 6, Lima, Florida. MI6, LLF, over.
LLF. This is Greg K6EGG in Southern California, United States.
Mike, India 6, Lima, Florida. MI6, LLF, over.
MI6LLF. This is Greg K6EGG. Do you have a copy? I heard you there for a minute, Joe. I don't know what happened. I don't think either people aren't hearing me or that other guy's stepping on you. You're right.
Mexico, India 6, Lima, Florida, MI6, LLF.
MI6 LLF. This is Greg K6EGG. Do you have a copy? Oh boy.
Yeah, go ahead there, the Kilo station. Yeah, go ahead.
Copy that. I heard you call out. I tried calling your call sign and I didn't hear back. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf in Southern California, United States. Good morning to you over there in Europe.
Yeah, good morning to you, my friend. My name here is George. Golf Echo, Oscar, Romeo, Golf Echo.
I heard you too,
George,
Joe.
or Georgie, whatever. Microphone back to you there, over.
Copy that, George. Got you in there now. This is Greg K6EGG in California, just outside of Los Angeles by about an hour drive with no traffic, of course. Good to hear you in there. I don't know if you want to make some more contacts on 91 Worldwide, so I'll stand by. I heard you call out there. I've been talking on here for a few. Give her a try. Just let you know I'm also live streaming right now on YouTube with a link in my QRZ profile.
Yeah, no, I'm happy enough to actually sit here and have a wee bit of ride choose with people, but that doesn't seem to happen here too much on 91. But anyway, I'll throw it back to you there. We'll see where we're going from here, over.
Yeah, 91 is more of a place to make a contact and maybe move on to another TAC or something, or not TAC, but another whatever group or whatever they call this on DMR. At least that's what I've understood, and I was kind of yakking on here, but I didn't hear anybody talking here for a little bit. So, all right, George, you have a good morning over there in Europe. This is Greg, K6EGG from Southern California. Shy Hams, you're right. Jeff, could you get on DMR?
Well, yeah, you can actually talk for a little while. But anyway, okay.
Is this
DJ Car 73?
Is this the hat
from Northern Ireland? Bye bye.
Northern Ireland. I saw that call sign in here earlier too.
VK3MBK, VK3MBW calling 91.
I hear him on here a lot.
MI6LLF, MI6LLF. Nice going out there, Australia. Over.
Where should I go here now? DMR is not working there, Michael, huh? Hold on here. I'm going to see something here. I'm not seeing my clear node connect to it.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. This is KB3LUE.
East Coast Reflector. You heard me on the East Coast Reflector? KB. Oh. Try this again. KB2. Sorry, KB3LUE. Do you have a copy on Greg, K6EGG? East Coast Reflector? I'll go over there. I was just actually connected to that.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. This is Kilo Bravo 3 Lima Uniform Echo. Good copy, over.
I got a good copy on you now. Yeah, it was. I don't know. You kind of dropped out there. I don't know if someone stepped on you or got a network connection there. But cool deal. Got you in there. How you doing tonight, Joe? Do I have a favorite HT? I have. Actually, I like my VX5. I've had that forever. It was my go-to. And I have an ID52, which I don't really use too much.
Greg, good to see you online. You're my favorite YouTube channel. I'm glad you got back from Hawaii safe and sound.
And I like my clear note the best.
To your friend. Back to you.
Copy that. I appreciate you watching. It's good to hook up with people and chat away, and nice to see the chat very active and people sharing information there. I'm really bummed about what happened there with Vinny, but I'm glad he's in a happy place with the rest of his family right now. ClearNode is is freaking awesome. I would say my ClearNode is the best when my DMR works.
Roger
on
that.
it.
I don't really know.
Joe, you kind of cut out there. Want to try again? KB3LUE. This is Greg, K6EGG. Sorry, I'm having brain fart. I didn't sleep very much last night, so bear with me. Got a long couple days ahead of me. It's like we lost Joe. Yeah, so Greg, I must say the clear node probably wins. A couple, and I'll explain why. The usability, you can go on Echolink, is very good. JJ makes a very good point, although I'm not as smart as JJ and making my own. You can also get on digital when it works right. I think 91 I have not been able to use for a while.
VK3MBK, VK3MBW, calling you a bit, Ron?
I'll pull that down a little bit. Joe, good night. What happened to you? You dropped out. I tried calling you. I don't know what happened, man. The ability to be able to get onto it remotely and control it remotely is awesome. Here's another thing, and the reason why I bring up Echolink is that I could get on any Allstar node with my Echolink. It cross modes in and it bridges it. So if I have my clear node onto let's say I'm hooked to the East Coast reflector right now, and I get on my Echolink and call into my my clear node, I can get into 90 or any Allstar mode through my Echolink. So I basically have my radio on my phone here, my ham shack and my phone here. Also, they have an Allstar program for Mac, which I'm spacing on the name on it right now, so bear with me. That I can connect to it, and I can have audio go to it. I can use that with my computer. I can also use it on my. No, I can't use it on my iPad. That's another program. But I would say my clear node is probably the best. But JJ made a good point. If you can make your own, you're in a whole nother league because you can save a ton of money. The clear nodes are very expensive. I bought mine used from a very good ham. But it's pretty incredible little piece of gear. Probably the most versatile of them all. The only thing I wish it can do is DStar. It can't. But I have another little device that can do that. By the way, anybody new to the channel tonight, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. Just on here having fun, talking ham radio and talking on ham radio, amateur radio. Apparently, I'm a sad ham, so I'm just going to leave that up there for a little bit. All good there, though. I'm on 91 worldwide right now. You know what? I might go to 3100. See if I can get on 3100 right now. Oops.
Open spot connected to Brandmeister 3103. Linked dynamic talk group 3100.
Yeah. I have the money. I just don't have the time to play with it. If I had more time, maybe I can do it. I can probably build my own. But right now, no. I barely have enough time to use my radio, let alone try to build something. But that would, if I had definitely had more time, I would definitely try to build one to save some cash. But it came in the right time. It came pre-configured. It was basically ready to go out of the box. It was probably the easiest Pi-Star or whatever you would call it, hotspot.
53 Charlie Lima Alpha. This is KV7B. Kilo Victor 7 Bravo.
I would say is my favorite. Definitely the most useful.
Kilo Victor 7 Bravo. This is.
Let's see if I can pull this up here. Hold on.
Charlie Lima Alpha.
What's that Allstar program called?
How are you, sir? The name is Dan. We're located in Tucson, Arizona. Over.
SDR? Oh, it's Transceive it's called. Here, I'll pull it up right now.
Doing well.
Theory, it should pop up here. There we go. Not now.
Located in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Nice
That's
to
not
meet
what I
you,
wanted
Len.
here. Hold on.
Philadelphia has a special relationship for me.
Sorry
I
about
think
that.
I saw my first light in Philadelphia, at which point they moved me away from there.
I don't know.
Anyway, I'm located in Tucson, Arizona, where
Oh, I know
the
why.
weather is just
I know why that you're not seeing that.
mild
Hold
and
on.
chilly.
Holy moly.
Yes, sir. Well, in Philadelphia today, we had a high of 99 degrees. It was sunny. It was raining the last few days. But, yeah, we've been having some hot weather here.
Yes, I've been watching the news, and it seems like lots of places east of
Hey,
here
Jojo. Nice to see
are
you.
getting tough weather. Our weather normally is in 3 digits every day here.
And this is the
currently,
Trans C
monsoon
program I
season,
was talking
when
about.
it
Although
rains in the
for some
afternoon,
reason,
it fairly dramatically
I gotta get in here.
It'll actually drop down below 100.
Let's see if I can get this thing to work. If anybody wants to go over to check. Hold on. $91 worldwide. We could try that out. Well, if you're not on digital, I can go on I'm on what's it called? East Coast Reflector. Let's see if I can get this thing working here. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf. Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf, monitoring the East Coast Reflector from Southern California, 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles. Hope that audio went through. Oh, you got on your Great. I'm good to hear that, Michael. There's somebody, Brett was looking to get on there. And what happened to Seth? Yeah, I just picked my nose. Where is the audio? Oops. Oh, well. Sorry about that.
K6EGG.
This is Greg, K6EGG. Do you have a copy of me from Southern California? So right now I only have...
Yeah, good afternoon, or good evening. My name is Scott, K6EGG, and I'm located in Fremont, Ohio.
Copy that, Scott. And I'm talking to you actually through my computer, through an app called Transceive I connected to my Allstar node with. Was wondering how the audio sounded from it there. Much will be appreciated. If anything sounds bad, please let me know. Or if I sound low or anything like that. Much will be appreciated there, Scott. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf in Southern California, in the city of Chino. So I'm on East Coast Reflector right now, just giving a little demo on the Transceive app.
So it seems something happened there. Your audio cut out, but it had a carrier there for a little while, so it just cut off there. This is K6EGG on the East Coast Reflector.
Copy that on the audio cutting out there. I apologized. Just trying out an app. I'm actually using my computer here. So thank you very much for the check. I'll have to work on that there. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf.
I had you fine here, Greg, N5ZR.
Copy that. Sounding very loud and clear, N5ZR. Dude, Michael, you sounded great.
It's very strange using a telephone handset to do this.
Copy that. It's very strange hitting the push the talk button on the computer, but you sound really good through the. You're on Ham over IP or Ham Shack hotline there.
I'm using hams over IP on an Avaya phone, 9608, and the configuration is a little weird on it. So I did a write-up on it, and they posted it, but they're like, you need to know DHCP and how to set up a little web server. I found an application that would do it on Windows, but then you got DHCP servers fighting, so it might be interesting on how someone would be able to set that up. Not a lot of routers have the ability to set DHCP options, so then that's a requirement, so the phone knows where to look. N5ZR.
I have to run it through a VLAN or something. Copy that, Michael. N5ZR. All right, man. I just wanted to see if this thing actually works still. You sound really good. Pretty incredibly good for talking through a telephone. But I'm going to take a standby. Let the East Coast Reflector go here. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf from Southern California in the city of Chino, about 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles. Setting 73s to Scott out there in Ohio, and Michael, N5ZR. I waited. I was a good boy and waited. All right, I'm going to disconnect from there. He freaking sounded... Michael sounded excellent. Oh my goodness, he sounded excellent. I am not on 3100 anymore. I'm actually on 93. Yeah, that works well. It works very well. That was a good demo there, man. Like, you literally sound like you're in a room with me. I don't know if you heard yourself back. You could probably play yourself back there at the when you get off there at the 50-minute mark there. Right now I'm on I don't have it listed there, but I am on where the heck am I at here? 93 North America. And just to let you know, I do have right now the voice over IP hotline on right now. So if you guys want to join in here, don't be afraid. I'll just flash this thing. All right, so I'm on... Oh, we got a phone call here. Michael, go ahead. You're on the phone.
Hey, we might might as well try this as well. See how this sounds? I mean, it's speakerphone. I'm getting a little bit of an echo here. I'm going to use a handset instead.
Yeah, if you can use a handset.
Yeah, it's definitely a bit of an echo. Oh, I'm hearing it here too.
Yeah, it's partly me.
Oh, okay.
It's my system I have set up here. Let me try turning myself down. Is that a little better? Try your echo now.
Oh, okay.
Did it get any better?
Yeah, it is better. Well, I just there's like sounds like there's maybe some echo canceling in there, and it's working. But you're really quiet now.
Yeah, it's hard to balance out. I apologize.
Oh well, I figured we'd just give this a whirl and see how it worked. We're pretty close in extension numbers there.
Yeah, absolutely. And you sounded actually. I know this sounds weird. You actually sounded better through the clear node. You sounded more natural of all things. So I don't know how that works out.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of weird line noise on this one too. So.
Yeah, it's on my side. It's my setup here. So you sound clean to the stream. That's probably the most important. I know I probably sound not so good to you. I've not been able to figure that out. I got a ground loop somewhere. At least it's on the side that everybody can't hear, except for you, of course.
Well, there we go.
Yeah. So cool deal, man. Thanks for having checked that out. I don't know if you're still reading the chat. Have you created a talk group or reflector called Sad Hams? Actually, we have our own talk group. I can't remember what it is at the time, but we can call it Sad Hams. I think we called it the wine system for the wind system. So, all right, man. I'll let you go, Michael.
Alrighty.
Is it Michael or Mike?
Michael.
Michael? Okay, cool. I didn't want to call you Mike and have it be weird. So
right.
All right, man. I'll be on 93 North America right now.
I'm going to try and make my DMR work. For some reason, my DV switch server is not participating with me.
That's unfortunate. I got a lot of stuff that doesn't work all the time, so I feel.
I even rebooted it, and that's supposed to fix everything.
Yeah, sometimes that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to smash it. Oh, lost him there. He hung up. My bad. The wine system, as in WHINE, is probably better. So this go over to 93 North America. Oh, Jesse, did I just key up on you? JJ? Go ahead. Oh.
W9J, yes.
Sorry, I was on the wrong fader. I got you in there, JJ. This is Greg, K6EGG in California. Also, as you well know, also live streaming on YouTube with a link in my QRZ profile.
Good evening, Greg, and heard Michael on there. And yes, I will agree, he sounded better on Allstar than he did on Hams over IP. But there's a limitation in the phones as far as compression goes, and well, not compression, but the bandwidth. So maybe that has something to do with it. But yeah, unfortunately, I'm sitting here pounding the keys, working late tonight, and got you on the side here. So just wanted to say hello and good evening to everyone. And I tried to get a hold of Dana before, but apparently I was having issues getting in contact with him. So back to you.
Copy that. I totally understand working late. I know last night I don't think I got home till I don't know 11, and I had to be out the door this morning by 7:30. So, and I do have a night off tonight, which is a rarity. But tomorrow night will be a midnight kind of a night. So I know how you feel. And Scott, I saw you in there too. Feel free to jump in whenever. Oh, you got it working?
Yep, and I think Mark needed some assistance with his Polycom setup for Hams over IP, so I gotta send him some screenshots, and hopefully he'll be on his way to get his Polycom working on his over IP as well. So, anyway, I'm going to keep it short here, Greg. 7 threes. Hope you all the best, and hey, it was great sharing that story before, and enjoyed listening to that. So, take care. We'll talk to you soon. W9JES over to K6EGG.
Copy that, JJ. I appreciate it. And I know Brett also was looking to get some help. I don't on the voiceover or ham over IP KM6MCI. I was hoping he would be on watching tonight. I don't know if he is, but I know he he sent me a couple messages asking what to do. But I got to be honest with you, I couldn't put that info on the screen because a lot of it was password and user stuff that was unique to me, and I didn't want to broadcast it on YouTube. But hopefully he can join us here. I appreciate the help with this, JJ, W9JES, K6EGG. What's up, Mark? Nice to see you in there on 93 North America right now. Anybody new to the channel tonight, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Dana, I hope I'm not over-modulating now. I look like I'm pretty close.
Yes, okay, I'll come back one more time. Yeah, I can't help MCI with his setup. I believe he's using a Cisco phone, so maybe Michael can give him a hand. I don't know. In any case, have a good one. I'll talk to you later. I'll be monitoring the live stream. W9JES clear.
Copy that, man. I totally understand. This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring 93 North America from Southern California. In the city of Chino, also currently live streaming on YouTube with a link in my QRZ profile, or you can type my call letters in to the YouTube search engine, Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf K6EGG. Did someone just call me? Oh, maybe not. But that did work. I might say, yeah, you know what? I am distorting here a little bit. Maybe my ears are kind of jacked up or something. I don't know. Looks like we got another KE6 call sign in there. Clyde from Scotts Valley, California. I've never heard of this city called Scotts Valley. Looks like it's Northern California up by Santa Cruz. Interesting. I've never heard of that city. He's got nothing on his QRZ profile, so I don't want to put it on there.
I missed the Vince Scully stories earlier, Greg. N2SDG.
California is big. What's up, Shane? Nice to see you. Yeah, I could probably tell you about 50 of them if I had time. But very good man. I was really bummed to get that info, and but I obviously wasn't surprised him being 94 years old. It was just like, man, like I knew it coming. I knew that he was not doing well.
So what's new, Greg? I ended up I was on the that I'm usually on Tuesday nights or Thursday nights, on DMR Talk Group 98003, the Reddit one. So just got to start watching the stream. So what's going on?
Welcome aboard. Yeah, you can always go back and probably watch the beginning of the stream if you're really bored or something later. But just hanging out. I don't know how long I'll be on. As long as I can stay up. I know it's late for you guys there on the East Coast. But I had a late night and an early morning, and a 4-year-old going on 5 waking us up a couple times in the middle of the night. But other than that, doing really good. Oh, boy. And I got my Peppa Pig shirt on. Yeah, savage.
Fun. Well, At least I'm off tomorrow, so I can sleep in a little bit. But yeah. So Greg, what was the shirt that you're wearing? Do I want to know?
You don't have kids, but I'm wearing a Peppa Pig shirt that says Savage on it. And Peppa Pig has sunglasses on.
Okay, I do know Peppa Pig, or at least I've heard of Peppa Pig. Obviously, since I don't have kids, I don't recognize the shirt. So, okay, or the character, excuse me. Okay, but I guess that's what you get when you have a 4-year-old, huh?
Yep, absolutely. I got the music like stuck in my head right now, and I'm putting up a picture of Peppa Pig right now on the live stream for if anybody was wondering what Peppa Pig looks like. I know probably some people are out of the loop on this, but yeah, Peppa Pig's a little character for I don't know, between 2 and 5-year-olds that they cartoon that the kids love for some reason. It almost gave my daughter an English accent with all the watching of the Peppa Pig shows and stuff like that. But she's got good learning and stuff from it. Oh, God. I can't deal with the Wiggles. I want to throw up every time I hear or see something with that.
I was going to say, what's the other one I've heard of? I think it's Paw Patrol. That's another one that's popular or was popular.
Yeah, you know, she went through a phase with Paw Patrol, and then all of a sudden it ended. And when that ended, she didn't like playing with her cars and stuff anymore. She had little like police cars and fire trucks, and had all kinds of different names for them. And then and all of a sudden it stopped. I could deal with the Peppa Pig, but the Paw Patrol is like constant pounding in your head. That song. Oh my gosh. So I'll wear my Savage.
Sorry, Greg. The only song that pounds in my head with a kid is the Baby Shark song, N2SPG.
That was even popular with the adults though. And it was on TV shows and stuff too. Yeah, and that's pounded in my head. I could still hear that myself, actually.
You're welcome, Greg.
So what's been going on with you? Been working much FT8 or anything like that? You do some parks on the air. I know you're starting to get into that, but you got kind of busy with work the last week or so.
Well, as you know, I had COVID, so I've been sitting at home for a while, but I might go try to do a photo activation or two this weekend since I have a 3-day weekend. So, yeah. Otherwise, I do it when I'm at home. You know, I really don't like to talk too much on sideband. I mean, I do it once in a while, but not too often. But speaking of sideband, Greg, how's your general studying going?
Did you drop out there? I heard, speaking of sideband.
You probably wish I dropped out, but I was going to say, speaking of sideband, how's the studying for the general going?
Oh, that hasn't been happening at all. I'll get to it eventually. That's enough of that. Hopefully that didn't go on the air. That couldn't have gone on the
Hey,
air.
Dana, how you doing? Should we start taking bets on when Greg wants to join the party? I think Greg already is joining the party. Dana, you should know I'm referring to the HS party, the ability to do something other than CW on the hands. Oh, I'm going to get my new antenna pretty soon, and once I do, you're going to help me do some FT8, my friend. That's fine, I can help you with that, but I'm referring to Greg here.
Oh, boy.
You know, fearless leader.
Still thinks he's 17.
What we call him. That's a hard one to call, Seth. We'll have to inquire with about that.
Y'all are putting a lot of pressure on me here.
You know, I'll just bump his chops until he does it, right? It doesn't matter when.
And the summer is ending soon.
Year, right? Absolutely, but we all know that Greg wants to get his general class so that he can expand his horizons of world ambassador and radio issue. My question is he going to ditch DMR entirely once he gets on the HF band?
Michael, I do need to upgrade my license. I will not ditch this because this is easy. There, as long as the internet's working, we got propagation. Hey, as long as the internet is working, there is digital propagation.
Well, Greg, would it be a live stream if I didn't bust your chops without upgrading to general? I mean, that seems to be the normal part of the live stream here. What do you say?
I'm totally cool with it. I have no problem with my chops getting broken. Not at all.
Yeah, you just gotta study, Greg. It's not a big deal. It's as I said, it's doable. I did it. Dana did it. You know, a bunch of other people in the chat did it. Definitely doable. Just gotta put some time into it.
I'll get to it. Life has been in a way. Family, everything, work, health. So I'll get at it. I might have some time coming up. Who knows? So I'll get at it. I was hoping to get it before the end of the summer, but I don't know. I got to get to it pretty fast if that's the case, because October's coming fast. Sorry, I just hit my key again. I heard it something crush when I hit the last time I keyed in. I almost said balls getting.
I'm on an Icom.
I almost said balls getting broken. I don't think that's proper for ham radio.
So I've had the Icom for about.
What do you guys think?
Now.
By the way, anybody new to the stream tonight? Don't forget.
Yeah, I know.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
That you're taking your time, but still not going to stop me from busting your chops. Hey, Seth, instead of sad ham, we need to come up with sad chops.
It's not. It wouldn't be one of the seven deadly
skills aren't exactly
words.
The greatest, so Greg's gonna zone on that one unless we can get W5JR to make a cameo appearance. This is M2SPG.
I could say whatever I want on the stream, but I try to keep it clean. I don't think I've ever actually cussed on it.
Yeah, I've heard come up with something.
Unless I referred to the FU guy.
Hey, Dana, that last transmission came through garbled on my end. So what? Just repeat it, please.
But because you're running the gain control,
sorry about that. Yeah, I said my wife was a graphic.
It controls your deviation level, and that takes care of the.
Let me sign off of this guy and try this.
So anytime you
this
have
is
a
brutal.
radio, handheld or whatever, you're talking into a node, and you can't control the audio level because you're too loud.
So, Seth, one thing that was really cool that helped me was when you did test questions with Greg over his live stream. That's what we should do.
Sorry.
We should. We can do it if Greg wants to. I mean, I can go bust out the handshake hotline or the hands over IP phone and just call him the pop quiz hotshot and start asking him random questions from the general pool. That might work. Right?
I personally like the when we do the chat thing on Discord. Sounds a little bit better to me.
But the only thing is, Greg, you don't have a worldwide audience to participate in getting their ham license. Greg, you're not a fan of DMR? You rather prefer the audio on Discord?
We could do it on DMR. Probably not this one, though, because this one's like on a lot of repeaters. I almost said S-ton on there. Oh, that was close. Did I pause the stream? No, I didn't pause the stream.
Yeah, we'll find a place to do it, Greg. Not a big deal, but yeah. And then whatever. Back to you, Greg.
First off, I really enjoy the encouragement. At my work, we try to keep each other on edge, not to get too comfortable by keeping each other on a breaking of chops, so to speak. So I don't mind it at all. It's a reminder not to get too comfortable in my technician license. So I'm all good with it. Maybe I had a glitch there. I don't know. I didn't see it on my side at all. Interesting.
See, Greg, too bad we don't work together in person. I would give you the same green I give my coworkers, which is the usually the bird.
You mean this? By the way, how delayed am I tonight?
Greg, I mean exactly that, but why would you be so rude to your viewers on the stream? Why would you?
1,500 milliseconds. Oh, I was just giving a description of what you were talking about. I wasn't at somebody, so I apologize if it made somebody feel uncomfortable. I know what 1,500 milliseconds is. Sorry, I was just joking. You mean this? I'm not going to do it again. It's a family show.
Well, apparently, I would make JJ uncomfortable. I mean, he said he couldn't work with me. He would quit. I mean, that's rude. What do you think, Greg?
I think that's rude. I don't mind it at all. Keep at it, man. All good. I'm soft-skinned. Give it to me. Yeah, it's only 8:45 here in Southern California. It's actually, we might get some rain over here. I got some raindrops on the way home tonight. In fact, I'm going to look at the weather right now.
You know, I'm thinking of anyone who's listening to this talk group on DMR who's not watching the live stream is probably got to be thinking, what the heck is going on here?
They can always tune in. I got a link in my QRZ profile. And if anybody else wants to jump in right now on the 93 North America, jump in, say hi. Oh, the rain chances went away. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it stayed to the north.
Yeah, but the changes you did make to your computer the other night, definitely better, definitely a lot less delay. In fact, when you're talking to me or when I hear you on my radio, pretty much it almost syncs to the video through my radio, so it's pretty good.
Excellent. I'm glad to hear. It was a solid hour to try to get that dialed in. I'm working on some other stuff for some graphics and stuff like that for the open spot there when I'm on DMR and stuff like that. It'll be similar to what I have for DStar and stuff like that. So I appreciate it. Always trying to make it a little bit better. I think we did too.
That's SPG. yes.
Uh-oh, here we go.
I think I just stepped over Jesse there, at least on my
I didn't hear you step over.
On my radio.
It's just N2SPG from W9JES. How are things in Long Island, Texas there, my friend? I didn't know you had COVID either. You didn't even tell me. What kind of friend am I to you? Anyway, good to hear you on here.
Yeah. Yeah, it depends on where you're at and where you're watching, too.
W9JES and N2SPG. It's actually Long Island, Arizona. But no, I had COVID last week. I mean, not
see what
not
I started?
Exactly was proud to admit that I had it, but the big symptom I had was that's new is I had a really bad.
I didn't want to blow his top on the
and,
COVID. I knew he had it, but I didn't.
Yeah, I got the antiviral, and I'm back to work. So I survived. You know, I hate to say it, but I kind of expected at some point in time I would get COVID, but whatever, it happened. So I'm here. I'm good. Back to you.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that it wasn't too bad. I have never had it, and I've been tested a million times, never had it. I've never had chicken pox either, so...
Does JJ sound low to you?
It'll probably be when I'm old and I'll be dead from it, so... I'll make sure I inventory all my radios for you guys so you can pick through what I have left here.
Well, I mean, I'm going to be honest. I mean, do you really need to inventory your radios? I mean, we both know Greg can't use most of them, so I don't know if you have to really inventory them.
That's just rude.
Yeah, well, you know, Greg did commit to getting his general by the end of summer. He just didn't tell us what year, so I think we're good there. Anyway, I just wanted to say hello to you. And
Good point.
Listening, hello. Good to hear you all here. I am going to get back to work. So I'm still plugging at it, man. I'm trying to figure out why this subordinate certificate authority server is giving me a headache by not allowing me to renew the certificate. So, anyways, enough of that. I'll send it back to you on Sun 73's W9JS.
Does he sound low? Or is it just me?
All right, man. Nice chatting with you quickly. Yeah, I'm around, so good luck with your certificate, Hell. I understand. And before I turn this into the
You're not low at all.
into the 80 meter medical net, I'm
yeah,
gonna
JJ, you're
probably
low.
yield this back to Greg since yeah, this is his stream. So K6EGG
This is
and
not my stream.
Take it away. This is N2STG. I'll be on the side.
Not my stream. It's everybody's stream. K6EGG 93 North America. Feel free, anybody, if you want to jump in. Love to hear if anybody else is listening on here too. My computer's starting to freeze up. No, I haven't turned this computer off in a month. That's probably part of it. And anybody new to the stream?
K6EGG, this is Whiskey Zero Delta Yankee Delta W0DYD.
W0DYD. This is Greg K6EGG. Good. Is it? Yeah, we're still evening there on the East. Oh, actually, it looks like you're in Minnesota. How you doing there in the Central Time Zone? I've chatted with him before, I believe. Yep, I did. Yeah, I talked to him a couple weeks ago, actually.
K6EGG, this is W0DYD. Okay, very good, Greg, and thanks for the comeback. Name here is Gary.
Sounds good.
We are in Minnesota. We're portable tonight, not at our home QTH in Shakopee, Minnesota, but we're way up north on the north shore of Lake Superior at Two Harbors, Minnesota this evening. So just made a little trip up here for an event here tomorrow. So just have the hotspot set up in the room here. So I wonder how we're doing there. I had a couple other contacts a little bit earlier there. K6EGG W0DYD.
Copy that. I'm just hanging out here on this Thursday night, a rarity for me to have a night off. So just enjoying this and probably be heading to bed here pretty soon because I had a 5-year-old daughter walk in our room a couple times last night and wake us up, of course, right after I fell asleep. But everything all good here in Southern California tonight.
Okay, very good, Greg. Good to hear you again there too. And okay, on the wake up call there was a little bit too early. We're about getting close to 11 o'clock here too, I guess. So we need to turn in here in a little while. We came up to Two Harbors here. They
Take care, Michael.
have a number of tall ships, some of the old sailing vessels that are coming into the harbor here this tomorrow. So we're going to go out there and take a look and take some pictures and see what we can see. So that's what we're up to here, and then heading back to Shakopee there on Saturday. So just kind of on a sightseeing tour here this round, and have one of my daughters along here with me. So, K6EGG W0DYD.
Copy that. Good to hear, man. I wish I had some more time to do some stuff like you're doing there. But right in the middle of a grind here. But I'm going to take a standby here. But been talking here for a while. I don't know. Were we listening there for a little while before we jumped on? My cat just scared me.
No, I just heard you make a comment about if anybody was listening there. So we didn't. We just tuned you in there. So anyway, I'll say 73s and let you go and have a good evening. Hope you get some good rest there this evening. And we'll talk to you again there. K6EGG. W0DYD and W0 Dunkirk. It's portable in Two Harbors, Minnesota.
That's what I remember. He's up way north, I think, if I recall right. He's got a pretty good voice, too. Actually, he's by Minneapolis. My bad. Copy that, Gary. Good to hear you again. W0DYD for Greg, K6EGG. Once again, you have a good rest of your evening there. Last hour of your day there, your Thursday there in the Central Time Zone. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf on 93 North America. Currently live streaming on YouTube with a link in my QRZ profile. My computer is having some glitching issues there, so my stream will probably be ending either on its own or by my accord very soon, which bums me out because I'm having a lot of fun here tonight. All right, nobody else is on there. What the heck? All good. I'm going to disconnect from that there. We got to try something a little new tonight with the God, I keep on hitting that button. With the Transceive app. I think that's actually what did in my computer here. So I'm getting some error messages now. This is Greg. Go ahead.
Hey, Greg. This is Joel N5QLC in Little Rock, Arkansas. Letting you know we were listening to you on your live stream tonight.
Excellent, man. Nice to hear you. I can't tell if you're calling. It looks like you're calling on Ham Shack Hotline, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool deal, man. I appreciate it. I should probably put that in my my QRZ page there. But yeah, I appreciate it. How did you find us?
I looked you up on the directory on Ham Shack Hotline. Just looked up your call sign.
Cool deal.
Yeah, that's great. I heard you mention the ham over IP or something like that, another thing similar to this, but I'm not familiar with that. But anyway, I won't hold you there. I'm just going to let you know I was listening to you out here in near Little Rock, Arkansas, about 11 o'clock p.m., so have a good rest of the day, however long you're on.
Thank you very much, Joel. I really appreciate you calling in. I try to answer the phone whenever it rings, so feel free to call whenever.
Okay.
All right.
Good, Greg.
Take care. You have a wonderful evening, sir. And try to stay cool.
Yeah, I'll try to.
All right, man. Have a good one.
Bye.
Yes. Did I ever meet Vin Scully? Mark, I actually, if you watched the beginning of the stream there, a little bit later, I told a couple stories or a quick couple stories there about Vin Scully. I actually worked with him over 20 years on and off. Saw him pretty much every day I was at Dodger Stadium over the last, basically from 1994 or 5 to 2016. Michael's already gone there. So yeah, I spent actually a lot of time with him. I got a couple things I can't show. Let me see if I could pull this up really quick. Just so I can show you. Actually, when I took this picture of, actually my buddy Rob took this picture of me and him. It was the last year he worked. I'll put it up on the screen again as I'm sending. Where am I at here? There we go. But yeah, definitely worked with him quite a bit, actually. Spent a lot of time with him. We're on believe it or not, a first name basis. A lot of people forget that, when we're, people working in television, we're almost, we're coworkers basically. So we see each other sometimes more than our families. So we get to know each other quite a bit over parts of the year. I'd see him, pretty much all summer long. We would just talk about normal stuff, traffic, anything like that. I'm trying to stall. I'm trying to figure out I think I have a video I can play, but I can't. Oh, there we go. I got to send this to myself real quick, and then I'll put it on. But for the most part, yeah, I spent a lot of time with him. I didn't bug him at all. I try not to bug him. He was very, very approachable. He was a treasure. He was a living legend, and I grew up listening to him. I grew up a Dodger fan, and to be able to be in his presence was like I don't know, to fall into place. To be a part of the broadcast, to get his voice on the air. I was responsible for his microphones a many a night, to make sure everybody at home can hear him. So, and it also fed radio too. So, because he did a simulcast, so it was at one point the Dodgers, I believe, were on 50 different radio stations. I think on Alaska, some of the western states, Arizona. Nevada, parts of northern and southern California, Hawaii. I think they're on in Guam, if I'm correct. I can't really remember, but big old audience in Guam. And Michael, if you're out there listening, so yeah, it was a very unique experience. Almost trying to think of the word I would use. I wouldn't say surreal, because I don't think that's a fair assessment to use. I got the video queued up here. Let's see if I can get it playing. I gotta mute something so I don't do something here. Give me a moment. I don't want to put my email on there by mistake. So this is him when I was taking that picture. I gotta get it playing here.
Right over here, my man. And we'll stand or sit.
Greg Stahl, sit. That way a little bit towards third base.
That's Rob there, taking the picture. Boyd there on the left.
All right. In 3, 2, 1. Couple safeties. And once it resets, and here it is. In 3, 2.
He took a lot of those pictures in there. He took a lot of time of his day to do that. People don't realize a lot of people would come in. I was actually pretty nervous because I was all kind of dressed up, no hat or anything. Wearing my Dodger blue.
Both of them, right?
Okay.
So that was when I was taking that picture. I have a couple other videos I just can't play on here. For obvious reasons, just because they're behind the scenes. That's private. I could probably share with you some of them, maybe individually. But yeah, it was a pretty unique experience. him walking around the corner and hearing your name and his voice was, it's pretty good time of my life. Yes, he did. He's done a lot of really good tributes. They're supposed to be doing a tribute to Vin Scully tomorrow. It's going to be fairly scaled down. Here's the other thing I think I mentioned earlier. I know a couple of you were watching earlier, but Vin wanted to be just a normal guy that had a job broadcasting. He wasn't into the glory part of it. He didn't want to make... He was a boxer too, wasn't he, for a while? No, maybe not. He didn't want to be bigger than the story he was covering. Is the best thing I can probably describe. He just wanted to call the game, do his thing, and get up and go home. He didn't want to make a big deal about it. Spent some time. He loved spending his time with his family over on the East Coast in the wintertime with his grandchildren. There was a bunch of grandchildren and daughters and sons and everything. So yeah, he just wanted to be a normal dude. And when I was in the booth with him with other people, he treated everybody pretty much the same. And he wanted to be treated the same. He didn't want to be called Mr. Scully. He didn't want to have people bow down to him. He just wanted to be one of us. I just wish some of the people that were able to listen to him over the years got to experience some of the stuff I did for myself. I know Boyd Robertson was his, I wouldn't call him his personal stage manager or his I don't know, assistant or anything like that, but he stage managed for him for 30 plus years. He has some really good stories. We've talked to over the years. He's now retired himself. I believe he was on the news. Rob, his camera guy that worked in the booth with him and did all of his lighting, and he has some really good stories. And I've worked with him today. We always kind of talked about different stories and how unique our experiences with him. There's times where I sat in a booth with him. It was just me and him for like an hour. Sometimes he'd be doing his work, or he'd lean over and start chatting with me about, how bad traffic is on the 5, or, I don't know. I can go on all day about this, but, I'm happy when he retired. He didn't want to make mistakes on the air, which he was starting to do. He knew when it was time to give it up. We wish it could last forever. He had a purpose to take care of his wife, Sandy, after he retired, because she was in some not so good health. She passed away about a year before he did. I'm glad that he got to live life the way he wanted to. He did have some rough times, obviously, with some family members passing away. His first wife passed away suddenly, and his son, I think, died in a helicopter crash. He was a helicopter pilot for Southern California Edison or something like that. I don't know for sure, but before my time, before I was working with him. So I'm very sad, but I'm also very happy. And I think that's the way he probably wanted to be remembered. I think he said something, and I got to look it up here. Someone posted it, one of my coworkers. Let me see if I can pull it up. I'm spacing on somebody's name here that pulled. Don't be sad it's over. Just be happy it happened, I believe he said. We'd always say. So that's kind of the way I'm looking at it. So yeah, I was pretty sad. Some people lost a good voice to listen to every night, listen to a ball game, listen to most of their lives probably. I was kind of unique. I lost a coworker and that. like I said, a lot of people don't realize that we spend so much time with these people on the air, that especially like during COVID, this is all the people we saw outside of our family. So I spent a lot of time with some announcers and stuff like that. Got to know them on a personal level. Oh man. Yeah, so it's all good, man. I'm glad I'm glad I'm able to see some stuff normal folk don't get to see. And that was a special one for me. I must be in the front row. I don't think he's traveling anymore, Bob Euchre. I've never worked with Bob Euchre. I've met him once or twice, briefly. I'd say he's a pretty good dude. I don't really know him, but he was pleasant when I met him. But yeah, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. Real quick, actually, and I feel bad for this. My wife actually gave me this for Christmas. I think it was Christmas or birthday. I was going to try to get this autographed and put it up my wall, but I did not get a chance to get it autographed. A very nice picture of him that my buddy Rob took. So I got to try to put this on the wall. I think it's time now. I got to put it somewhere here, figure out a place for it. Think he would like it. He didn't want a big fuss over stuff. So. All right. I think I'm going to call it a night here. But I appreciate everybody watching tonight. Putnam Ranch. Sorry, I'm getting a little I don't know, a little upset. But y'all have a good one. Thank you for letting me share some thoughts tonight. I know a couple of you guys understand what I do. I know I've sent Seth some stuff, text-wise, over the last couple months to see how, what I do exactly. So we do spend a lot of time with these folks. But anyways, you guys take care, and I'll see you guys Sunday night. Seth, Mark, Dana, everybody, Jeff, you guys all have a good evening. See you later, man.